Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Realms of Awakened Essence RPG. Today we are going to be hopping right back into the Nine Hells of Avernus with our lovely team and our glorious GM. You can look in chat for who that will be today. But let's quickly kind of go around the table and introduce our cast for those of you who are new to the show. Alright, so who wants to go first?
I usually uniformly go first. The nervous one goes first, of course.
Go right ahead.
I am known as usually as Gearbox. I play Aldwin and Alex. Aldwin is Dragonborn, and Alex is assumingly a human. And well, that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know for now, I guess, because I can't think of anything. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
So I'm playing Dr. Vess, the kobold physician / celestial warlock.
With an evil floof walking across their lap.
Yeah, and that's Wilf or Wilfred.
Evil
Full name. I guess he's playing the part of Gabrielle, the Vess's familiar.
Yes. Alright, and who do we have up in the corner with the goblin-like face? Sorry, it's still marked as that. I apologize for those who are watching. But we also have a lovely woman in a dress.
I am Mag. As you all know, I play the role. And, pardon my French, bitchy attitude of Ilana Blackmarsh and the demon / demigod / crazy little goblin Moogie. Emphasis on crazy.
And
I would never say that, my friend.
No, Moogie is clinically crazy.
he's been diagnosed with the crazies.
With crazy!
So
I am
you
Clink.
Yeah. Have you switched over? Because it still says starting soon.
Yeah, we're doing our dialogue on that screen.
Okay.
It's just a little technique I'm doing. So,
Go ahead. Sorry, I did
alright.
not mean to.
No, you're fine. Thank you for bringing that to our attention, though. I'm Clink. I am a mechanoid sentient robot thing that the party brought back, and then someone gave it a crystal, and now it has its own personality. So I'm playing that character. And who's sitting in that chair over there?
Oh,
The throne
this
chair.
right here.
Yes.
My own chair. It's still a nice chair. I am Trisha Welsh, otherwise known as Lita Sky 2. I am your lovely DM for this lovely section. I play Aya, and sometimes I play a goddess named Lady Mary, although she's not in this one. And are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Switch.
we'll be right back after the opening intro, as our GM has indicated. We'll see you in just a sec. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Vesh, your feed just derped again. Damn it.
I don't know why it does that whenever we transition on.
It's a visual bug, so just hit refresh on
Okay.
that for me.
No
Alright.
sweat. I'll be back up in a moment.
All right. Yeah. In the meantime, we'll just put a Dr. Vest picture on top.
Oh, I'll be back in like literally nowish. Wait.
Alright.
Now I
Okay, nowish.
All right.
Now
There
I
we go.
love it.
Dr. Vest is going away now.
Oh wow!
Dr. Vess is gonna get Thanos.
I don't feel well.
So,
All right. There we go.
it all shall be balanced.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So hi everyone. Welcome to today's game. Season 6, episode 10. Which is promptly called Through the Fire and Flames, Part 3, and I'll let the GM take it away.
Yes. So where we last left off, our intrepid band is in the first layer of hell, Avernus. They are in the lovely place called Fort Knucklebone, where they have been propositioned by a night hag named Mad Maggie to fight in a tournament. If they win, if they collectively win, they get what they want, which is the freedom of a Hierophant named Lulu. If they lose, one of them stays in Avernus forever. We are in mid-battle with the preliminary round of this tournament. The last person to go was Aya. It goes back up to the top, and Clink, it is your turn to go.
Okay, so
There are 2 wyverns.
Yep.
They are flying. They're kind of doing strafe runs right at the moment. So they're coming in, they're attacking, and then they're flying off.
Okay. Let's see. What I have to get used to this character sheet, so give me a moment. I haven't opened this in a while. Okay, there's my attack initiative.
You're fine. You're fine.
Attack spells are default longsword. So you say one of them is coming at me?
Well, they're currently flying away from you since both of them have
Okay.
attacked.
All right.
At this point.
Let me.
Um,
You know what? I'm gonna actually use lightning lure on one of them.
Okay.
Let me see what that does. Lightning lure. You create a lash of lightning energy that strikes one of the creatures you choose that you see within range. Is it within range? 15 feet?
What's your range?
15 feet. For this particular spell.
Well, considering that they've done the business. Which one are you going for? There's 2 of them.
Probably, didn't we label one blue, one green?
Yes.
Probably whichever one's closer to me.
Okay, so that would be the green ones.
Okay, so going for green, target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line. So let me just roll my strength.
You said a strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. Pardon me, folks. I am marking up my thing here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out my dice because I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm both pulling up my dice.
We weren't fully prepared for this.
Well.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very professional stream.
Yeah, we're all professional somethings.
We're all professionals.
Okay, so you said a strength saving throw, right?
Correct. Strength saving throw. Okay.
That is an 18.
18.
Okay.
So you succeed. Okay, so you succeed. So you don't get pulled.
But there's still damage, yes?
Yes. Then you take 1d8 damage if it's within 5 feet of me, so I don't know how close it is. How far, because it wasn't pulled toward me because the spell didn't go off, but you still take the damage.
We'll just say that because he succeeded and he's further
Wait, hold
instead
on.
of
I'm
15.
reading. This is at what level? This spell's damage increases by 1d8 each if you reach level 5. So I'm level 17, so it's 4d8 damage. If I'm correct. Let me look at the level of this character for Clink. Clink is a
You said
level.
lightning lure, right?
Yeah, lightning lure. He is. It doesn't tell me what level he is. It just shows me the experience. Oh, level 15. Yeah, he's. So it's not
So what
4d8.
level are you casting that at, dear Hurt?
Okay, I'm actually back.
I'm gonna cast at first level. So let me just take off one of these little markers. First
Lightning
level.
lure is.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
But can I cast a cantrip at a higher level or no?
Yeah, you can. I was
Yeah.
trying to find it. That was the
Okay.
thing there.
Mhm.
You are a.
He is a. What is it? He's a construct.
Well, no.
Oh.
What class are you?
Warforged rogue. Arcane trickster.
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, that's not
Yep.
going to be in the book.
Yeah, remember we customed this?
Yes, we did. We did.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, it would be first level. So, yeah, it's just 1d8. Because it doesn't level by the level of the character, it levels by level of the spell. Right? I'm reading this right? No, if you reach 5th level. Okay, so 5th level. So
If
it'd
you
be
reach
11th level. So it's
No,
3d8.
you are what level?
15. So I'm not 17 yet. So I'd
No,
be
it would go up to 3d8. I am actually looking at
3d8.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me roll
3d8.
3d8.
So,
All right. I'm gonna do 6,
Okay.
3, and 5.
So what's that all together?
Let me pull up a calculator.
Calculators. It's a wonderful thing.
14 damage.
14. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And since I have, do I have like I have a multi-attack ability, right? Because I have this. Hold on, I'm checking it. Where is it? Blind sense, no. Reliable talent, evasion, nope. Where is it? Sneak attack, warcaster, mobile, dash
No.
action.
You have a move action, an attack action, and a bonus action.
Yeah, I just see that
You're
now.
not a fighter. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not one. I'm not one of those. Because I thought we originally did that and then we changed it. So that's my turn.
All right, so that is your turn. Next up is Alex.
Alex time. He
Alex
keeps
time.
failing everything he does. I'm really tempted. But anyways.
So these two dragons are making the turn. They're about 30 feet away from you, making the turn, going to do another attack run at you guys. So
They're gonna make another run? Okay.
that's how they're attacking. They're flying.
Okay.
Like a bombing run. Think of it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex has gotta have something that isn't just other stuff. Okay, let me
He
think.
has his gun, remember?
Yeah, he has gun, but it's not a very good gun.
Well,
I think he may have a flare gun.
okay.
I'm just trying to remember, like, his factions, like, stuff. Like, what would be the basic thing they carry all the time.
Just,
So I never specified what he had on him.
well, that's true.
I don't want to, like, just pull the stuff out my ass, but it's just me trying to figure this out.
I can completely understand that, but what are you doing?
Okay. Oh no, not that.
No, take your time.
Okay, okay. 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 I
Okay.
haven't. I can either use the crystal or I can use a flare gun. We're gonna use the flare gun.
Okay.
Basically, these are big flare guns that are
So,
just meant to.
so who
Yeah.
are you attacking? Are you attacking? It was red and green. Red
Oh,
and
No,
which
blue
one's
and
the
blue.
blue
most
and green.
damaged?
Huh? What did you say, Clink?
Blue and green, not red and
Blue
green.
and green.
Thank you.
Which one's the most damaged?
It looks like it's green.
Okay, I'm gonna take out this flare from my crystal, of course, because I don't have pockets really,
Hmm.
and it's just like this. I don't need to describe it that much. Just it's kind of like a handheld cannon. It's bigger than a gun.
Yeah, that's fine.
But anyways, he pulls the trigger on this thing, and it just goes.
Okay, roll me an attack roll.
I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it with any advantages or no? Well, any like
No,
modifiers?
no, it's just
A basic straight roll.
yeah, it's a basic
I got a 19.
arranged attack roll.
I got a 19.
Ooh. You hit. Do your damage.
Big giant flare explosion.
Yes,
Because
that
these
would be
things
fire. Well, that
explode.
would be fire damage.
And what kind of roll is that?
Well, let's go off of my scorching ray because that's, and we're going to say that is 2d6.
Okay, 2d6. 7.
Nice.
Just take this, you big overgrown lizard.
Yeah, as it turns around, as the green one is turning around and coming back at you, you fire off the flare gun and yeah.
Killer.
So that is Alex. Leilana, it is your turn.
Lana? There?
Leilana? Mag?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Alright. Um. How far away is the green wyvern?
The green one? It's
Yeah.
30 feet away from you, but it's doing a strafe run.
So 30 feet in closing, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to cast Magic Missile at level
Okay.
7.
Holy nutsoids! Okay. Level 7, did you say?
Yep, at level 7.
Okay. 6. That is going to be, wow. That is going to be 6d4 plus 6.
No, it's going to be 64 plus 10 because I have a plus 4 to my spell modifier.
Okay.
I'm going to use the bot.
That might be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 6d4 plus 10. Is that. Hold on, that's not right. Did I put something in wrong?
No, you rolled right. It's 21 damage. It's
I
the
feel like something is missing. Let me check my character sheet again. So, yeah, something is definitely missing. Uh,
hmm.
see, total of 6, and it's
Ha ha!
okay. So the base is 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
Mhm.
So at level 7, yeah, there is something missing from this. I don't know what I'm missing.
Oh well.
On mine, because I have a +1, it's the count is uh, uh, hang on, hang on.
Yeah, I feel like something is missing from this. I either I'm using the wrong numbers or something
It
because
shouldn't be. It should
because
be.
at level 7 it's a total of 6 darts and
Magic missile. You create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice. A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target. All darts strike simultaneously. You can direct them to hit one creature or several. When you cast this spell as a spell slot 2 second level or higher, the spell creates 1 more dot for each slot above first. So you have 3 at first level. At second, you have
4.
4. At third, you have 5. At fourth, you have 6. At fifth, you have 7. And you said you were doing this at
7th level, you said.
7th level. So
And my thing here says that
okay,
it has a count of
it has okay. You start off with 3. You add 5 to it. I'm sorry, I told you the exact wrong number.
So you're
that's
rolling
10.
more dice.
You're rolling more dice. I am so sorry.
Alright, what is the roll again then on that case?
It's 3 plus 5, which is 8, plus
Alright.
your 10.
So it's 6d8.
No, it's
8d8.
it's
Is that right? 8d8?
I think 8d8 plus.
no. It's 8d4.
Oh,
Oh,
8d4. 8d4
Yeah.
plus 8.
8d4.
Yeah.
8d4.
Mm-hmm.
So 8d4 plus 8. And then that means that so the 8 to my spell modifier. Yes, I heard you. Give me a second, please.
I've already brought one load in.
So 8, that means a total is going to be 8d4 plus 12 because of my spell modifier to the 8.
Yes, just
Hold on, be right back.
29 damage, not 21 damage.
so Meg, how do you want to do this? You
Oh.
destroyed that first one.
I wanted to blast apart into a billion pieces of body parts flinging all over the Coliseum.
It's just
Like
I love
like
it.
a fleshy
I love it.
firework.
Alex, like, oh Jesus, I haven't had this happen to me since the sea monster.
So Milena raises up her hand, goes shimmer shimmer shalabim, or whatever.
Kapow!
Just die.
Basically, and all these little points of
I'll be
light
right back.
Sure, cool.
surround your surround this enemy.
He's right here.
And just kind of explodes in a puff of light.
Well, that was a lot less interesting.
Now it's Aiden. Alden? Alden. Not Aiden.
Old one time. Old one time. He's like,
Oh, yes.
okay, I love this thing so much. He hugs the freaking thunder loop, but it zaps him a little bit because there's still
Yep.
some of the electricity on it. It's like, ow, Jesus. Anyways,
So what are you doing? The other one is now starting to turn around and looking at you.
he gets ready for another great instrument play. As the only thing he can really do, because he's not really a ranged character, is just keep strumming that thing and keep using the same attack. I don't feel bad. I feel bad for spamming the attack, but it's the only attack I can.
You using the chain lightning?
Yeah, but there's nothing to chain lightning do, so it's just straight damage to it.
Yeah. Well, I've got to.
Like, I gotta remember what Oldwin. Actually, I think I know Oldwin's performance. Yeah, it's very big. A 1d20, but with that number that I could never lose with. God, 34. It can't escape.
You definitely hit.
Now from the 10d8, I believe.
Hang on. Chain lightning.
Because it never escapes me.
Well, yes. They have to make a dexterity saving throw. They failed. So, yes, it is 10d8 lightning damage.
Like I said, I just never forget that moment of, like, this sheer, like, power. 43 damage.
Yeah, hang on a second. Okay. So you said 43?
Yeah, 43 damage.
Okay, how do you want to destroy the blue one?
Basically, Oldwin gives a nice performance, a really good one with this, like, Thunderlute, and then with the final strum, lightning just unleashes from this lute, like spinning and doing cool like things in the air as it rushes to this wyvern and strikes it, and electricity pulses through its body, and then it dies or whatever. Yeah.
Very good.
This is fun now.
Now it's Aya's turn. Aya scans the thing. The two wyverns are now down, and something appears out of nowhere.
What the?
It's the humanoid-looking thing.
I was wondering where you were.
Yeah, when you did the strum, I also had him roll his dexterity saving throw. He did not get out of the way.
So he's also struck?
Yes, he was also struck. I kind of, yes. And she is going to cast. Let's see. What is she going to cast? Yes. She is going to cast Agazar Scorcher at 7th level. Which means this particular individual has to roll a dexterity saving throw again. Which he makes. And now I get to do some shenanigans in this.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool.
8d8.
Okay, what happened while I was gone?
Alduin killed the other wyvern in a spectacular fashion, and the thing that that disappeared at the beginning of the battle has suddenly reappeared because it's been shocked to all get out.
Yeah.
Wait, what disappeared at the beginning of the battle that got shocked?
One of the enemies.
It was a humanoid-looking thing that disappeared.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I get to take half of that.
Alright, so whose turn is it currently?
It's Aya's.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. We'll round it up. That's this. If you just cast a fire spell, it's looking real hurt. And that's Aya's go. Not give extra people turns. And now it's its go. Because it's the only one left.
Oh, that's the last enemy left?
It's the last enemy, and it will cast. Oh, sure, why not?
Oh, sure, when that's the best spell.
It's going to cast Fireball.
Fireball!
At. Let's see, there is 5 of you. Or 5 of us, rather. It is going to cast Fireball at Clink.
Alright,
Hang on a second.
Yep, what do I need to do?
You need to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Alright, so that's +9. 12 plus 9.
Yeah, you make it.
Okay.
Let's see. So you take half this damage.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. I have this thing called evasion. When you're subject to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw, you take only half damage. If you that would only take half damage, you take instead no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, and only half damage if you fail.
So okay. So this is what happens. This is what you guys see. This thing with humanoid goes Fireball! It streaks towards Clink. Clink. You've never seen a Warforged move that quickly. Its boots suddenly come on and Tony Stark's itself out of the way. And that is its turn. Back up to the top of the round. It is now Clink.
Fireball.
Fireball.
I love that, just fireball!
And Clink is gonna say, "Catch, motherfucker," and then throw fireball right back at.
You're on screen.
Oh yeah,
I
you get
know.
fireball, I forgot.
Yeah, we're on stream, guys.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna say catch at mofo, and then he's gonna roll. He's gonna
Like
cast
just
fireball at third
Fireball
level.
bowling.
Fireball at 3rd level?
Yep.
Okay.
Like you freaking bowl it. Freaking fireball bowling.
Oh yes. So
let me look at fireball. Hold on.
Yeah, but you need to tell me what your save DC is because
My save DC. Will it say on the? Hold on.
It should. Under your
Hold on, I'm reading. A bright strike flashes.
It should be at the top of that.
A target must take. All right, hold on. 20 feet. Dexterity saving throw. The enemy must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, but what is your spell DC? What do I have to
Spell
roll
DC.
to get over that?
Let me check.
You're sitting down.
Spell DC. I remember seeing this earlier. I'm looking for it. Give me a moment.
Well, I've got your character sheet. So give me a second. Oh, it's 14.
14, yeah.
Yeah, it's 14.
Yeah, I see it there.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Alright. So let me get back down to this.
So, okay.
Yep.
He makes it, but he takes half damage.
Yeah, half damage. It's because for one, fire spreads around corners. Okay, that's just describing. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you do 8d6
Yep.
damage.
So I'm gonna
Or-
actually roll 8d6 in the bot because that's easier.
Yeah, and I'll take half of that.
I got no dirty clothes, Grandma.
All right, there we go. So half of 34.
That's... Wow. Okay, Clink, how do you want to do this?
The blast hits this creature, and the fire wave just kind of ripples all over its body, and it's on fire. It's stumbling forward, falls forward, it pitches down in the dirt, and just smoldering body of just dead whatever, and the smoke's rising in the middle of the battlefield. And
Wow.
Clank just has like a triumphant cheer as the crowd goes wild.
As the crowd goes wild.
And the crowd goes wild!
And you hear the announcer, well, that was a fiery end to this first round of battle.
I forgot he was there.
So, my dearest patrons of this tournament, we will now retire for the night. For this particular group has now made it into the tournament proper. See you all tomorrow, bright and early. And Mad Maggie, who's seen this, looks over at Mookie and goes, well, dear, it looks like your friends did not disappoint.
You can never disappoint when Lada's in battle.
That is true. That is true. You are now free to go with your friends to rest. I expect you all here tomorrow. No funny business. Yep.
No.
No.
Boogie just walks away chuckling.
Don't make me get the spray bottle, Moogie.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, all this is going on. While this particular battle is going on, Rags looks over at Vess, watching the friends. This is before the battle, watching this group go off, and kind of leans into Vess. Okay, now we have to sneak into Mad Maggie's place.
Okay.
Do you think you could do that?
Yes, I have an idea.
Oh, you have an idea. What's your idea?
So, first of all, this, and he will cast Alter Self on himself to
Okay.
look like a spined devil.
Just so that if they get caught, that he can just say, "Oh, I'll just." Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
Which is funny because I think spine devils have wings, but thus cannot fly in this form. So that's going to be a deception check if that ever comes up.
It just might.
Don't give the GM ideas.
I know, but I'm just trying to be fair.
Oh, you're being fair. You're being completely fair. Don't worry yourself about that one.
So that was pretty much the extent of my plan so far.
Okay. Now, we just need to get from here to Mad Maggie's and try to release Lulu. That was our brief. So, I'm going to poke my head out first and see if anybody's about.
All right.
And then we can start sneaking. So
Sounds good.
She pokes her head out. Okay. There's no one about. They're all watching that first round. I hope your friends are as good as they say they are.
Oh, they almost certainly are.
Okay. All right. Now, this is going to be a series of stealth checks.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I hope Boogie hasn't set them on a death course.
You don't know that.
I said I hope he hasn't.
Well, he's busy watching his friends, completely destroy that first round, and kudos on you guys for destroying them.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So, I want you to roll your first stealth check, Vess.
Okay, I'm not the worst at this, but
Nor are you the best.
no.
Only if it was Oldwin.
If I remember correctly, what is Vess? Vess is a healer?
He is a celestial warlock.
Okay.
Which is also a great thing to be when you're an Avernus. Like,
Wow.
Oh,
that's
yes.
not going to be conspicuous.
Only if
That's not
Oldwin.
gonna be-
Only if Oldwin was there.
Don't forget, you still have your blessing from your patron god,
Oh,
who
yes.
who chose you during the court. So
Oh,
don't
yeah, I
forget
forgot.
about that.
I think we all forgot.
I think I have that in my notes, but
I would.
I rolled a
advise
13
for-
on stealth.
Ooh.
13? Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm gonna roll for Rags.
It's not the worst.
It's not the worst. Oh dear. Let's see. Yeah. Um. You think you're sneaking well? Rags just freaking disappears.
Like,
high level rogue.
Yeah,
enough.
she blends into the wall like she's a block of concrete.
She's a chameleon. That's not a kobold at all.
Okay. So you two are sneaking. Well, you have an idea of where Rags is, kind of,
Okay.
maybe, possibly.
I picture like Vess like scampers forward. He's like, okay, and turns and looks back. He doesn't see anything and kind of looks
Pretty
around.
Yeah, kind of looks around and goes, and you hear a quiet voice in your ear, right here.
Ah!
Hush.
Okay.
There are red caps over there.
Oh, that's right.
And you do see a couple of red caps, just kind of they're just kind of walking. They're walking from where from the guard tower to where they're holding the tournament.
Okay. Oh, okay. So they're going to watch the tournament then.
Yes, they're going to
Okay.
go watch the tournament, and you've almost crossed into their path, but you kind of feel this hand in front of you from Rags.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You watch them pass. Roll me another stealth check.
Alrighty. not as good. Not as good. An 8.
Okay. Rags's was a 21. For reference, Rags's first one was a 36.
Oh yes.
As I
nice.
said, 20th level rogue, they are ridiculous in stealthiness. So you said 8?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Okay. So you're sneaking across the second bit here, and Beth,
Yeah.
you trip over something.
Oh. Boom.
And Rags doesn't see you in time. She's about to make her next step, and she hears the noise. She turns around and she goes, "Fess!" And then kind of, she's not supposed to be yelling. Yeah, when 2 more red caps round the corner.
Vess will very quickly stand up and start to just go forward like he owns the place. It's time for that.
Okay. Rags will turn around and go, you see her go, and kind of falls in behind you, kind of like with her hands in front, like she's tied up.
Ah, cool.
So, these red caps come at you. What are you doing? Who are you?
I was sent to take this prisoner elsewhere. Out of the way.
Roll me a deception.
This
what-
is good at.
Yeah, that's what he's good at.
He's good at that. He has done that his whole life.
26.
Oh, they're gonna try to roll an insight on you. It's not good enough. You had a 26?
Yes.
Rat will help. Oh yeah, that's a dirty 20. They both kind of look at you and go, that way, over to Bed Baggies. Put that one with the other one.
I know where it is.
Okay. And they both kind of
Wander off.
well, they're also going to the
Arena.
arena.
These
At
things,
this
I just
point-
imagine they're waddling.
Yeah, at this point, Vess, you do hear a humongous thunderclap.
What?
And you hear the crowd go, "Ah! Get them! Strike them when they're down! Kick them in the..."
We should really hurry before they start blowing up masonry.
Yes. That was great, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
No, you can lie that good.
I haven't lost my touch.
No, you have not. Snake. Roll me. This is your last stealth check into Mad Maggie's.
Okay. Oh, 11. So,
Oh.
You hit every pot and
this
pan
is-
you can.
this is the one that should have been higher, but oh well.
I have a question. How close is Mad Mackey's room to the balcony overlooking the arena?
The balcony, where the room is I'm gonna say it's at least 100 feet. So.
Alright, so if Mookie was to like cross the hallway into a different room from the balcony, they would not see him,
Well,
right?
Here's the thing. I keep saying that the fort is open air. So all these living spaces are like little huts. Where the arena is a humongous thing that's quite literally it's further away from where everybody lives. I mean, you don't want to be listening to fighting, 24 hours a day, which is apparently something.
Okay, so it's a completely separate area from the.
Completely separate area.
Okay, so
Although, Moogie.
yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
Let me pull up the other character sheet real quick. Alright, let's see. And he's in his demon form.
Yep.
So perception. So that is a that is a +4. So that is an 8. So he sees nothing.
Yeah, you're more interested on you're admiring your sister's work, handiwork. I mean, it's really good. You don't see anything. Okay. For this particular individual.
I can just
You had
imagine
an
Mad
eight,
Maggie
didn't you?
handing him a popcorn.
Yeah.
Here's some
That's the point.
popcorn.
At some point, that is a.
Yeah.
Okay, so you rolled. You had an 8.
An 8 total
I
for
hate so hard.
Moogie.
No. For Vess.
Oh,
what did you
Vess.
Oh, that was, I think, an 11.
11. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 11. Oh, my spine.
Okay. Yeah. You come into the tent. There is what looks like to you a human with trees or the branches of trees coming out of his back. They look dynamic. You see the back of him. Both of you do.
Okay.
And he turns around and looks at you, Bess. He does not see Rags, but he looks at you. Who are you?
Is this the only guy in the tent?
Well, he is standing in front of Lulu, who's just somehow managed to back up into her cage and just kind of going. If she could relieve herself right at this moment, she would.
Okay, but it is. But he's the only hostile person. Put it that way.
He's turned around and looked at you.
Okay. Message. We have a message for you.
Oh dear.
Oh, it gets better. Gets better.
Roll me a deception. He's gonna roll an insight.
22.
Oh, okay.
GM, roll insight. Hey, Vess, don't mind if I do?
Pretty much. What is that message, you lowly, filthy one?
Vess is gonna look shifty to either side and then beckon for him to bend down closer so he can whisper a message.
This individual does not move.
Doesn't move? Okay.
Does not move.
Vess will come a little bit closer and will say, the message is, and then he casts power word stun.
Oh! Okay.
Big brain!
Nice. I love it. I so love it.
Power word stun. Do regale me what that is.
I can read the description if you want.
Yes, please do.
You speak a word of power that can overwhelm the mind of one creature that you see within range, leaving it dumbfounded. If the target has 150 hit points or fewer, it is stunned, otherwise the spell has no effect. So, I did take a bit of a risk, it depends on how many hit points this guy has.
Okay.
But, I figured if we were gonna stealth this is the...
Okay. So what do you have to roll for that?
It's... So... I think the first bit is not a roll. Okay, if the target has 150 hit points or fewer, it's stunned, otherwise no effect. A stunned target must make a constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So basically, it's guaranteed to be stunned for at least one turn, if it applies.
Okay. So, this is what happens. You go, stun! And this individual goes... That's your turn.
Yep.
So it's at the end of his next turn that he can make the...
Yeah, at the end of his next turn, he can roll to free himself from it.
So, so on his turn, he's just sitting there going... and now it's Rags' turn.
Bonk him over the head, knock him out.
Well,
I know, yeah.
Actually, she comes out of hiding and looks at this individual and goes, Tyrion? She doesn't do anything. Her eyes has gotten as big as saucers and her mouth is slightly open.
This is and now. Do the thing now.
Do what now? She's looking at this individual.
I know, he's standing behind her doing that while she does that.
Yeah, okay. So it's now your turn.
Okay.
Top of this initiative order since you acted first.
Alright, well I know that this isn't gonna last long, so...
I'll be right back. Continue along the way.
I think, let's see. I am going to cast... I think Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
Okay.
This is going to... It's going to end my Alter Self, because they're both concentration.
Okay.
So Vest starts casting this, and he reverts to... I guess his Plague Doctor disguise, because that's what he was wearing. And then I have made myself slightly harder to hit, assuming this guy is one of a certain number of creature types, I guess.
Well,
I'm hoping he's either a Fae or a Fiend.
well.
Maybe an aberration, because that's what it applies to.
So this is a. What does he have to roll to get out of this?
He has to roll a Constitution saving throw against a DC of 16.
Okay, a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
All right. So at the end of his turn, he's still.
Still stunned.
Still stunned.
Okay.
Rags kind of. Good job of keeping him. I'll ask him when he gets out of this. Okay. Time to work on this lock. And she is going to sleight of hand this. But she rolled a nat 20. So that's 36. So she's sitting there. You hear both you and her hear an audible click. The lock comes open, and Lulu, who's again, she has backed herself up into this cage, almost like to the other side, as far away from the individual as she possibly can. She notices the door open, and she goes. At this point, we're hearing you you Vess are hearing now fire whooshes coming from the.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue comes out, kind of flits, like, is hiding behind you, Vess, as best she can.
Okay. And how big is Lulu? Because I was trying to picture like.
Think a quarter of the size of a pygmy elephant with wings.
Okay. All right. So we're talking like what was the?
She'd
picturing
probably
the-
come up to your waist.
She is small.
I'm picturing the
She
character
might,
from
she might come up to your waist.
Adventure Time, and I can't remember her name. The little Trunks, the little
Yeah,
elephant.
yeah, that's about what Lulu
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's Trunks with wings.
Yeah, she's quick with wings.
Okay.
So she's behind you. Thank you for rescuing me, but can I get away from him, please?
Sure, I think so. What's the vote on that, Rags?
Rags turns around, going, yes, I unlocked something. Woot. Oh, yeah, we have to deal with him.
Yeah, he's gonna come out of that pretty soon.
Yeah, it's now your turn, because that was Rags's go.
Okay, alright. I guess what Vess will do is he'll already an action to cast Sacred Flame on the tree guy if he gets hostile. Like,
Well, he's okay.
I know he's still stunned, but like he's gonna have a turn before Vess has a turn. So
Okay, so you're readying an action. Basically.
yeah.
Mm,
So your DC is a 16.
Yes.
And yes, indeed, he comes out of it. He stops shaking. He looks at you. Of course, this is at the end of his turn, and he just gives you the almighty death glare.
How dare you?
How dare you do that?
Do you know who I am? I'm the man that's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
Rags is going to. Rags is going to. She's standing behind him. As you were in front of him.
Okay.
And she is going to attack.
She's attacking the tree guy, right?
Yeah, she's attacking the tree
Okay.
guy, yeah.
Alright.
She has advantage too because it's a stealth attack.
Actually, no, it's not. She does not have that kind of advantage.
No.
Yeah, I think she came out of hiding basically to open the cage and to confront him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that didn't hit at all. She comes. She's so distracted that this is her friend, or her. She said a name, which clearly she knows who this person is. She goes to attack. It completely misses.
Ooh.
Actually, yeah, it completely misses, but her rapier does not stick into the ground. So that's her. Boss. He's now broken free. What are you doing?
Okay. So he hasn't. Is he?
He.
Oh, that's right. At the end of his turn. So now
Right.
his next turn he's gonna do something. Okay.
Yes.
Um.
So what are you doing? Or are you backing
Well-
up? Or are you?
Well, it seems like we're in go time now.
Yep.
if she attacked.
Don't forget about your patron god.
I have it sitting there. I'm trying to save that as an ace card.
Well, in this situation, you might need it.
As a Uno
It's
card.
fine, yeah.
We'll see. I'll
As your Uno-
cast Guardian of Faith.
Okay, what does that do?
So I create a large spectral guardian that hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of my choice within range. So I'd like to put it, I guess, next to Rags, so that it's it's close enough to hit the guy. So
does it immediately attack, or is it just?
no, it says any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn. I guess. No, I'll still do this. I was gonna say it doesn't attack. It sounds like it doesn't attack him unless and until he moves.
Okay.
But this he doesn't. But I guess this does allow Rags. If Rags moves, he can force the guy to move to attack. I guess.
Yes.
So I will do. Basically, I want the Guardian of Faith to be there to defend Rags and somewhat by extension me. So it appears next to Rags and. It'll do. It's a dexterity saving throw if he triggers its attack.
Okay.
By moving to a space within 10 feet.
Right. So he's going to, because Rags is directly behind him. He's going to turn around, look at Rags. Aha! Well, that's exactly what I was expecting. He looks at Rags. You attacked me. And let's see. We'll cast the spell. Give me a second. Right. He just kind of looks at Rags and goes, kneel. This is a oh. Rags. Oh, actually, it's grovel is what he says, and Rags falls prone. So she is prone.
Well, shoot.
Yeah. that's his go. Like, can't do anything. Well. Right. She is going to. She falls. She is going to try to she's going to use her bonus action to disengage. She can do that and start to crawl away from him. That's all she can do right now.
Ah, yep.
Boss, his back is to you.
It's too bad I don't have like a backstabbing action.
Yeah, too bad. But,
But I do have something. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I am going to use my action to cast Infestation on him.
Okay.
So let's see. Cause a cloud of fleas to appear. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
Okay. So what is he rolling?
Constitution save, DC 16.
Constitution. That's not the.
Hold on.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to hit. You silly thing.
You silly, silly Billy.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, he doesn't make it. So what does this? do?
Okay. He takes 1d6 poison damage. Well, actually, I'm higher level, so he takes 3d6 poison damage,
Okay.
and
blast.
and moves 5 feet in a random direction.
Okay.
So in other words, he's got termites on his bark.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, he's being swarmed, and they're kind of forcing him to stagger. This doesn't trigger the Guardian because it's not him moving on his turn, but
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
I'm trying to force him to have to move on his turn. So
Okay, so yeah, it's there's 4, 2's back, 3's left, 4's right, the 2. So he's going to back up into.
okay. Ah!
You said random. I rolled random.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Now the question is though, since he's backing up into him, and you know, he's
Roll
a kobold.
Guardian
Does he
go off.
does he
Roll your
trip over him?
3d6.
Does he
What?
trip over him?
No, he's just backing up.
Question: if
Roll
he's
your
backing up
3d6.
within range of him, wouldn't the Guardian go off too?
I don't think that happens for forced movement. I think it only happens when he moves on his turn.
Yeah,
I'll check the.
Okay.
Okay.
It has to be an aggressive action.
yeah.
Alright.
And since this was, oh crap, I've been infested by termites.
Oh, for the first time on a turn. Okay, so it might actually go off. Any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn.
Eh,
Okay, so it's up to you, but it might go off.
Yeah,
roll your 3d6 for the spell you
Oh.
just cast.
For the poison, okay.
Yes. With the poison.
Uh, 12.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to say because this is forced movement and not actual him moving,
Mm-hmm.
The Guardian does not go off.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so that's you, Bess. Now it's Tyrion's turn, which yes, now he's going to move, which the Guardian goes off.
Da-da-da. Okay,
Yeah.
so he has to make a. Sorry, a lot of my stuff is just saving throws. He has
That's
to
fine,
make
go
a
ahead.
DC 16 Dexterity saving throw this time.
Oh, dexterity is not this particular character's strong suit, so. Yeah, that fails. So what happens?
He takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save, and the creature can deal up to a maximum of 60, so it's used a third of its damage.
All right.
I picture like this angelic form that like swings a flaming sword at him.
Yeah, I can see that too. He goes oof, and he's advancing on Rags again. And he's going to attempt to hit her with his mace. That's advantage on that. It's the same damn number. And that's he misses. He tries to hit her, and she's kind of very wide-eyed, kind of backing up. But he misses. Now it's her turn. She is going to take half her movement to stand up, which that's not going to be that big of a problem for her. And she is going to attempt to attack him again with the rapier. Which means that the prone is now off. And oh, for the love of Pete's Dragon! You're going in a boo box.
What is?
I've rolled another natural 1, so now I'm going to roll this to see if something gets stuck. It does not. Okay. She misses again. She is so scared of him that she's continually... She uses her bonus action again to disengage. And she uses the rest of her movement to get 20 feet away from him.
Oh, okay, so she's leaving.
Well, she's getting out of his range.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
It's not, so she's not doing like a full-out fleeing, she's just like relocating. Okay, cool.
And you also hear her say that, Tyrion, step out of it, I am your friend, Rags! Listen to me! Tyrion!
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah. Let's see here. So she's
The
making
plot
an impassioned...
thickens.
She's making an impassioned play. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay. So he hears her. He stops. And he stops and he looks at Rags. And instead of the voice that you have been hearing him use, which is this very guttural, very low kind of voice, you hear almost an old grandfather-like tone, and him go, Rags, what are you doing here? And it's very labored as he's saying this. So for right now, we are out of combat.
Okay. Is there any kind of a skill check I can make that might absolutely confirm that he's under like a magical compulsion?
Roll me an Arcana check.
It's 9. I rolled a 9.
Good job.
You can't tell.
Okay, alright.
You can't tell.
This is gonna leap of faith then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he slowly turns around, and he's looking at you, Vess, and goes, "Who are you?"
I am a faith healer, and I will like boop him and cast greater restoration on him.
Don't try fate. I'm just gonna cringe a little bit. Give me a minute.
I'm hoping this is him under a charmed effect, and I can end it.
Let's see. Okay. His eyes kind of flicker left and right and kind of what are you doing?
We're trying to free the captives here, and I think that may include you, but I'm not sure.
I lost. Now here forever.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll look. Oh, sorry.
What are you doing here? It is very labored, and it sounds like he's
return.
trying to fight something off.
Okay.
But the greater restoration did not
It.
work.
Okay. Okay. That's fair.
It fizzled.
That's fair. No, that's totally fair. We're
At this point, Rags has now come to your side. It's just kind of looking at him. So, go ahead.
we're trying to rescue
Give me a second.
this creature. And I'll like look towards Rags and I'll say, might have to get out of here soon. I don't know how long he's going to remain in control of himself.
Well, that much is obvious. Oh yes, introductions. Vess, this used to be our cleric named Tyrion. When we were here last, he was the one who opted to stay behind and tell stories, and I never knew what became of him, and now he's this.
I think he may have been here too long. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Tyrion, we're here to rescue Lulu. We have friends who are fighting in yet another tournament. And Tyrion looks at the two of you. His eyes get as big as saucers. And again, that labored breathing kind of talking. No. Mustn't participate in tournament. Found out later. Rigged. Don't know how, but rigged. One party member will stay.
Oh, well, we'll have to tell the others that.
Well, yeah, in a word.
I don't know what we can do for your friend though. I've pretty well exhausted my magical energies as it is.
Well,
and even then they didn't free him.
Well, no, he's under something else. It's not a nice something else. Okay. Tyrion, I know you're in control of yourself now, and I know when you get back, whatever is taking you over is going to be really upset. We're going to leave now with Lulu. I want you to do something. And Tyrion looks at Rex. What? Don't tell Mad Maggie that we've got Lulu. That is going to be for sure killing our chances of getting out of here. Just don't tell Mad Maggie. And you see Tyrion do the very shaky, kind of jerky nod up and down at this point. And you hear him go, "Thank you, Rags. Nice to see you again. Please leave. First battle almost over with." And you do hear more booms and more whooshes, and you do start to hear the announcer saying what I said. That was a fiery end to this preliminary.
Ah.
Now everybody go home. You know, that sort of thing. You hear that because that is loud. I mean, that carries. And
Sounds like the
and-
show's over.
and you see Tyrion sit down in front of the cage, kind of doing the heavy. He has just told you guys to leave quickly.
We should go. I'm so sorry I can't do anything more for your friend.
It's okay. It's okay. I have a feeling that I'm going to be coming back here anyway with some stronger friends. Yes, let's get out of here quickly. Come on.
All right.
Now, we're going to do one more stealth check.
Okay. I'll alter myself into the Spine Devil again for what that's worth.
Okay.
I can do that one
Mind
at will. Yay! Yay,
Okay.
Warlock.
I am
Yes.
back with BLTs because lunch.
Cool. Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Lunch.
Stealth.
Stealth.
That wasn't bad. I rolled a 17.
Yeah, that's not bad.
If anyone wants to,
23.
if anyone wants to take a quick break after for lunch
Well,
or like stuff like that, let me know and we can do that after we do the stealthy stuff.
Well, I've got to get everybody back together, so.
Cool. Fair enough.
You two managed, because there's nobody else around, but you're making sure that you're not seen. And both of you just kind of sneak out of Mad Maggie's hut, sneak back into the hut that you originally were in. Lulu is just kind of in between you and Rags.
Throw a tablecloth over her or something.
Yes, they're going to question a floating tablecloth.
Ooh, it's a scary ghost.
Sure, why not?
You just cut holes out for the eyes.
We're escorting one of the damned souls.
Something like that. And you get back to the domicile about the same time. Rags and Vess, you two get into the sleeping area just about the same time as everybody else walks in. And they look sick.
Now remember, the first one to leave off the balcony was Moogie.
Yeah, so Moogie's in there. Moogie's already in there.
Cool.
And then everybody else comes in. So we'll have a little bit of a conversation.
Wipe off the ash off this mask. Ooh.
Yeah, you guys. The second group is not in there. It's just Moogie and Vess
Oh.
and Rex.
Okay.
And Moogie, you see Vess, who's a spine demon for some reason. And you see Rags, and you see a floating tablecloth.
Yes.
I presume that's Lulu, correct?
It's Lulu. Yeah.
Vessel'll poof back into his plague doctor form and then take off the plague mask and be like, "Oh, that was a rush."
All right, hide her under that table over there and put a cloth over it.
We'll take the tablecloth off of Lulu and then throw it over the table.
Okay, Lulu is going to, as soon as you take the tablecloth, looks at Mookie. Mookie, you're in your demon form, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh dear. She screams.
Ooh,
No.
Oh no, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
She
He's
screams
with-
and she starts looking for a way out.
Oh jeez. Vess is
Clink is gonna stand
Gonna-
at the door.
No, you're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Vess will
I'm not.
Vess will try to like I guess hog wrestler. Like, no, don't go.
Lulu's just kind of doing the. It's not an almighty scream. It's not loud for a holophant. It's just kind of. It's just kind of. She's trying to fly backwards, but her flying is not.
That good?
Yeah, it did a disadvantage. Yeah, it's not that good. She's trying to. She knocks something over.
Vessel try to like give her a hug and like pet her like shh, no, it's okay, it's okay. Shh.
Lulu, Calm down.
He's with us. He's with us. It's fine.
Mookie's gonna bend down and like get eye level with her.
Oh,
Look
Lord.
into my eye and tell me what you see.
No.
You're a demon. She's
Not
very,
quite.
she's very truthful. Well, I mean, to be fair,
Remember the little green thing that walked in here and that you spoke to?
green thing?
The little goblin, the gray-skinned one. Remember him? Hang on a second. What? Alright, come here and get it.
Did you actually go in there as a goblin?
He came into the no, he didn't actually I don't think about it, he didn't next talk to her as a goblin.
Damn it, you
So he's been a demon this whole time.
Yes.
you absolute cheesy man. You're just
Okay,
cheesy.
well that's alright. Mookie is going to roll let's see, here we go. Which
okay,
one is it?
The rest of us, I want us to roll a stealth check.
The rest of us.
Yeah.
Rest of us in the tent, or
Not Vess
Okay.
or Rags. It's
Okay.
Everybody else from the battle.
okay, cool.
So that's Alex and Alduin and Leilana and Clink. All of you roll stealth.
Floor dice. Hold on.
And I'll have...
That's.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Alright, Lulu. Calm down. It's okay. I am not like the others that you've
That's a dirty
played
20.
witness to.
Okay.
I came here with Leilana. She's my sister.
What did Leilana get on her stealth check?
Let me roll stealth for Leilana. Where is my stealth at? Her stealth is terrible, by the way.
That's fine.
She rolled a total of 8.
Okay, that's fine.
What happened?
What did Alex and Alduin get?
I wasn't there for a second. I deafened because I had to do something. I'm back though.
Yes.
So what's happening?
Roll me a stealth check for Alex and Alduin.
I freaking stealth. Why are they stealthing?
Just do it.
I don't like this.
Just do it.
Okay, let me see what their modifiers are. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Aldwin has a pretty high stealth, so he may be able to pull this off.
Just roll.
He got 30. Aldwin did.
Okay, so what did Alex get?
Alex is about to roll now. I can't roll both of them at the same time.
Well, technically you could. Well, no, you don't have actual physical dice. I was gonna say technically you can take out 2 d20s and roll.
Okay, he got 24, so they both successfully stealth.
Okay, so Leilana got an 8.
Yep.
Clink had a dirty 20. I know what Aya has. Okay. Alright. Okay. Mookie, what is your passive perception?
Passive perception is a 15.
Okay. So you're gonna notice at least as you're doing this speech, you're gonna know that at least 2 people have entered the room. Finish your thing to Lulu, and then we'll do that.
I have a better idea. Instead of me trying to explain things, why don't I just do this? He's going to grab Lulu in the softest hug she has ever felt.
Okay. You hear behind you, Aya, who is quite. She hasn't quietly walked into this room. She has, tripped over like 15 million things.
So here's the
Yeah, but basically, she makes a ruckus. Leilana's not much better. Leilana is actually staring at this demon hugging a Holophant.
Moogie, are you trying to terrify the poor thing? No, I'm giving her a hug to calm her down.
And Leilana's voice, you hear Lulu from underneath this mask. Leilana, who is this?
Don't worry, Lulu. He's my brother. He's not as mean as he appears to be.
Oh, okay. And with the wings, Moogie, you just kind of feel featherly, attentive, featherly hug.
Yeah.
So you two finish this hug, and so Moogie, what do you want? You now notice that your sister's not in the room. You turn around, there's Aya, but you don't see other people.
We're just on the ceiling. Dark to the ceiling. Like, everyone's stuck.
Where are the others?
Now, Alex, Alduin,
Yeah, Alex and Oldwood are
Yep.
just there.
reveal yourselves.
You
Just
just see like a
Oldwood and-
shimmer of like this Clink just materializes in front of you.
Just
System deactivated.
and just for him, just Oldwood, you just hear, "Oh no!" He just land.
Oh,
Be reference.
there you are. Good thing
And,
you two. Good thing you guys weren't naked. I might have actually freaked out.
And then oh whoa. And then Alex, the crystal just appears, and then just Alex hops out of the crystal. I didn't even know you could do that.
And Rags looks at Alex. That's a neat trick. I need to learn that.
Well, you have to have this thing, I guess. He says while
Well,
holding.
that's true. I mean,
Not really hold-
right. As you see, we got Lulu.
Oh,
But
cool.
we ran into a problem.
Oh. Then what could this problem be? Just Alex
Well,
returns.
So it turns out that this whole tournament thing is kind of sort of rigged, and
It's rigged?
those of us who participate in it, one of us is going to remain trapped here forever.
No matter what?
Oh, I saw this coming.
Ah! Just Oldwood just lets out that guttural, like, ah!
Well, see, we ran into a really old friend who did get stuck here. His name is Tyrion. We think something bad has happened to him. I managed to snap him out of it for a little bit, which is the reason why we know that this is all rigged. But we don't know how long he's going to stay like that, and we don't know how long we can keep Lulu, Mad Maggie, from finding out that Lulu is missing.
Alex thinks about it. Well, that little trick I did, I can probably do it to other creatures, he says while looking at his crystal. It's just like a pocket in there. It's like a really big one.
I would trust putting Lulu in the crystal instead of trying to sneak her out of here, even during a tournament.
Yeah, I don't
Match.
think that the tablecloth trick's not gonna work twice.
Yeah. Like, the crystal is one of the most safest places I can think of putting her, because the crystal won't even let itself get damaged.
Here's a question, and I'm going to ask this now. Can that crystal transport an individual of small size to any location safely, out of range?
He looks at the crystal. It can, well, as I think it tells me, it can do anything, really. Anything you think of.
Can the crystal transport Lulu directly back to our ship under the protection
I got nothing.
of Jacathio?
Okay, can you continue? Can you restart? Because my grandpa walked in and I couldn't hear you.
Go ahead.
Can the crystal transport Lulu back to the ship, where Jacathio could protect her? If she's on the ship, no one else here is going to be able to figure out where she's gone, while we're distracted with competitions. It'll be a nice diversion.
I can try and do that too. I can try and do that. Yes, it would.
Oh, Moogie, I wasn't aware you were that smart. Shut up, you.
At this point, as the brother and sister are arguing, All of you rolled me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
I have a
Terrorated
feeling
poison.
that a certain somebody is there watching.
Oh, what do I need to roll?
I rolled an
Perception-
18.
Perception check.
18 plus. That's 23.
Okay.
That is
16.
a 19.
Oldwin, use your eyes. He got
Okay.
a 13.
Everybody
Ouch.
knows this except poor Aya.
Well, Alex hasn't
Um,
rolled yet. So give him a minute.
And we'll do this right before we go to break.
Okay, Oldwin rolled a 13 and Alex rolled a
16.
16. Yeah.
Okay. What you see is a flash of light, like a portal, and there is a woman standing there. I will describe her. She has she is about 5'4". Her hair is purple that goes all the way down to light blue. She is wearing glasses. She is wearing a blue robe, and she is she looks at all of you, and that
What
is
the-
where we're going to go to break.
What the? No!
I know who.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Realms of Awakened Essence. Dr. Vess, you apparently upended your webcam again.
As happened. Let me just refresh. Yeah, I don't know why, but I guess there's just no way around. I'll try it. Maybe next time I'll try a different browser window. Maybe that'll like something other than Firefox.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
okay, but I should be back
There you are.
nowish.
Yep. Alright, so where did we leave off?
The appearance of a new person in the room
Uh-oh.
who just simply arrived. I've described her, and she is looking right at Rags.
Oh, Jesus.
I know who this is. La 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 la.
Of course you do. She walks up to Rags. Oh, no, she doesn't. She does a full-on tackle hug.
Oh.
She sees Rags, she runs and does the tackle hug and goes, hug!
Knocking him
Around
over,
her.
I'm guessing.
Knocking Rags over. And you hear a muffled, oh, get off, ow, that hurts, ow!
Off!
Ah!
Giggity.
And lots of smoochings from this
Nice.
particular individual.
Just Aldwin's like, and I was like, okay, who's that? And just the freaking, Aldwin's mage hand shows up. Who the hell is that? I took a nap for like a minute, and now this is happening. What that? Shush.
Yeah, so that happens. What do you do? There's a new person in the room.
Moogie is currently still hugging Lulu,
Okay.
but he has not let her go yet.
Is this somebody we specifically do not recognize?
You do not recognize this person.
Oh,
Alex
that's not
definitely does
who I thought it was then.
Clink is just saying, now I understand what the mean of the term frat party means.
So
Moogie knows who this is.
what does Leilana do after seeing this particular display of whatever it is?
I'm pretty sure that Leilana knows who this is too, right?
Roll me a history for Leilana.
Let me bring up her character sheet again. Alright, history. Oh, yeah. Oh, she has proficiency in history.
Yes, she does.
That is a 14 total.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, you do recognize this particular young lady. She did come to visit you once after you got kicked out of running this place, and slightly before you became the Blackwing. So in that particular time period, which wasn't very long.
Remind me, what is her name?
Her name is Amelia. That's her first name.
Well, haven't seen you in the ages past.
You hear more smoochings. And Rags protesting not very violently. and then this particular individual stands up, adjusts her glasses, looks at you, Leilana. Leilana, my goodness, you've changed a bit.
That's not the only thing that's changed, darling. Thanks to that one right there you were smooching on, I can do this now.
Whoosh.
Her entire form changes into the white lady.
Whoosh.
I recognize that handiwork. Lady Mary?
Indeed you should.
Yes, I thought I might have recognized that handiwork. I have been missing this one for a while. What have you lot gotten yourselves into?
You don't want to know, unfortunately.
Clink is
Oh,
Not
just
a
like
yes.
problem.
counting on his fingers, like the number of instances that like, and he's like just like quietly like counting off the recurrences like.
Oh.
So there was this crash ship. We had an epic battle.
Alex is so confused. He's like,
Oh,
who's that?
pardon, I should introduce myself. I am Amelia Lev. I am this one's partner, wife, however you're supposed
Oh,
to say that.
just the mage hand slowly emerges and goes, ha! Just freaking just freaking
Well,
as he says that, old one just like shuts him.
so
Just goes,
you're
"Shut."
the someone special that I was told about.
Is that
Moogie's
Moogie?
Moogie's gonna stand up. He's still arms wrapped around Lulu. He hasn't let her go yet.
Yep.
I do believe that I have an apology to make to both of
No,
you.
screams.
And Rags kind of looks up at Mookie.
That was a joke, by the
I
way.
would say yes. Kind of got.
Oh
Keep
no!
in mind, Amelia's 5'4", Rags is 3 foot.
Wow.
And
So
Moogie is like 7.5 foot tall.
Well, there's a size difference between these two, and Rags has got her hand kind of up around Amelia's waist. Kind of. Yes, we are two together.
Anyway, I unknowingly unknowingly did not know that she had already had. He's gonna do the whole like one hand air quote with the claw finger things. That she already had a partner. I attempted to set her up with my friend over here, this other kobold, and well, that didn't go too well, unfortunately.
I mean, we
So
make a
you-
great team, but it's just platonic.
Oh, hush you.
Yes.
So you have my apologies for that.
Amelia looks at you. Mookie goes. Well, to be fair, she probably didn't have a chance to tell you that she was already attached. She was probably just thrown into this, like Lady Mary likes to do. She likes to throw people.
Oh,
Head
don't I
first.
know it?
And
So,
Clink interrupts and says, "Terminology: eating,
Now,
throwing
is-
things
that
into
is-
the mix."
that is a very apt word.
back to our original situation. Alex, how's that crystal coming along for transport?
It's practically always ready. He says we're looking at it.
Okay.
Just need, Lulu to go
Well, we
to
need to
it.
get her out of here as soon as possible. The less
Well-
lollygagging, the better.
Well, Crystal, you know what to do. The crystal says, well, it just like starts spinning and it opens up like a doorway practically. Now Lulu just needs to walk in there. Alex just says, just go in there. It's easy. I can do it. You can
Hold
do it.
on a moment before we decide to move on. Lilana is going to roll an Arcana check on Lulu
Okay.
because she knows Mad Maggie. That is a 17. Are there any magical bindings or traps on Lulu?
I am looking.
I'm looking.
I'm so looking.
I'll be right back. I need to get some water.
All right.
Water.
Let's see here. let's see. You detect, other than what you expect, with that roll, I'm going to say no. You don't
Okay, I'm back.
sense any magical traps or any magic put on Lulu.
So is she?
Very well, I believe she's safe to transport.
Well,
Amelia kind of looks at. So you were sent here to pick up that creature?
No, we weren't.
Oh.
it was kind of
This
a
is a
task.
consider this a side bonus of our current situation.
The crystal.
And what is your current situation?
One moment, I'm being called.
Clink just throws up a picture of like a projection of like the crash ship.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, we're stuck. Alex just kind of, or Oldwin says, like, yeah, we're kind of stuck because someone drew the ship into the ground. And Alex is like, don't look at me. I'm the one that kept it from exploding.
It's like
How did you crash in the first level of hell? This is Amelia saying this. And Rags kind of does this across her nose. Apparently, their wonderful Warforged, and she points to you, Clink, doesn't know how to drive. He needs driving lessons.
that is correct.
Then why did they let you drive? Alex just shouts.
I don't think
the
any of
only
us.
one who is interfaced with the Guardian vessel.
I know how to drive the ship better than you, and I never drove a spaceship before. I drove an airship before, but that's it. Airships and
Next time,
spaceships
I
are
will
different.
teach you how to operate the controls.
Well, I control it good enough to keep it from crashing.
Oh boy. So first, you've seen this all unfold. You saw the tackle hug. You heard the
Okay,
whole thing. So, what is your take? What are you thinking there, dear?
is she speaking to Leilana?
No, she's speaking. I am asking
Oh.
Vez his perception on what's going on.
Who? Best?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, what? I think I missed the question then. Sorry.
What is your whole take on this? Because you haven't said very much.
Oh, sorry. He's kind of observing. Oh, I think he's keeping quiet because he's feeling guilty about Tyrion. So he's like, I could mention him, but
Well, technically, Vax has already mentioned him.
true. I suppose that's true.
But I mean, if you want to give out any more information that you might know about him, you can, or not. That's up to you.
That's fair. Vess will come forward and will say, with respect to your compatriot Tyrion, I attempted to free him with reasonably powerful magic, and it was insufficient. So whatever has bound him here isn't a mere enchantment.
Well, let's see. So I've got her here. Amelia just kind of looks at you and goes, well, I mean, it is Avernus. It's possible that he made a deal with somebody that's made him forget who he was. And if that's the case, then he's truly screwed.
And there's only one individual here I know who could possibly pull that off.
Oh, you mean Mad Maggie? Yes.
Yes, definitely her. She was my number 2 at one point.
Oh, that's right. You did operate this place, didn't you?
Yes, and I'm glad that I have an excuse to leave this place. Again.
Again!
Again. Okay. So, so all my message, I got a message from Lady Mary saying that you have gotten yourselves in just a wee bit of trouble.
Just a wee.
Wee bit is putting it lightly. We just learned only moments ago that this entire little charade of Mad Maggie's is rigged.
Yes, that is how she managed to get Tyrion.
But here's the thing that she's not prepared for. She's not prepared for me blowing this place sky high.
I don't think anyone could be prepared for that. Alex just kind of says.
Clink's just looking around like, I do not see any TNT anywhere.
Well, you don't always need D&T. It's also can be
Trust
mad-
me, Clink. There's a very big mistake that Mad Maggie made. And that secret doesn't leave this room.
Okay.
Acknowledge. Deleting archive.
She should not have allowed my brother to come here.
Hmm.
And
Interesting.
It kind of looks at Moogie and looks at you, Leilana. You're not gonna do that trick again. Remember the last time you did that trick?
Oh, Mad Maggie's not seen that yet. She has no idea what that trick can do.
Ah.
I know what that trick can do, and you almost raised a half of a city.
Almost? We sunk one.
Oh. Alex, like, anyways, are we gonna be? Do me and the Crystal take the elephant thing now?
Yes. After the crystal, let Lulu step through.
Just like the crystal lights up, it's like, okay, just jump into the crystal. It's actually pretty
Lulu
simple.
looks at the crystal wearily, looks at Rags. So Rags goes, well, I mean, if he was in it, go. Just go. This is the only way we know to keep you safe and away from Mad Maggie. And if Mad Maggie finds out that you're missing, we're going to be in a whole lot of hurt. I
Yeah.
don't want you getting hurt.
Alright,
And
so
Lulu goes,
when
Well, anyways,
Lulu steps through, I'd like either the GM or whoever controls the crystal to roll a
Okay.
D4 and tell me if
Why?
you get odd or even. I just
I
want to do
don't
something
like-
creative.
I don't like that, but fine. But also, Alex is like, okay, the crystal should take her back to the ship, right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
Okay,
it should
that's
go
fine.
directly to the ship. Yeah, directly to the ship.
So who's rolling this? Me
Okay,
or you?
Okay,
I'll let
I
the-
control the crystal.
No. I mean me or Alex. Who's
Alex.
rolling the D4?
Alex.
Alex.
Okay,
Okay.
anyways, Lulu, jump in the crystal.
Jump.
She
Roll
just
me a
jumps
D4.
in.
Roll a D4.
I just don't. Like, I
Just
never
roll.
like it when I'm told this. Anyways,
Just
4.
roll.
Okay, so meanwhile on the ship, if you don't mind me driving for a little bit, GM.
Go ahead.
All right, so
Yeah.
on the ship, there's a little blip on the thing, and you just hear a little bang as Dracathio bangs his head on one of the consoles again, and he says, "That's gonna leave a mark." And he just like gets up and then looks at the blinking console that he was just working on. A transport request. Huh.
Well, no. Okay. Well, I'll explain how the crystal actually is going to do this, but you can do what you want.
And he just walks over to the transporter controls and says,
Beep, boop, boop.
says, "That's an unusual signature. I've never transported one of those before." And he's just gonna try and do the transport, and I'll let you take
Okay.
over from there.
Okay.
Basically, the crystal, like, when Lou enters, the crystal rises a little bit and then slams down, but it, like, with a flash, it disappears as it does that. Just...
Okay.
Meanwhile, back at the ship, just over,
Okay.
it just rises, just...
So
Yeah.
this happens. The transporter doesn't exactly turn on. There's just a purple blue portal that appears in the
Transporter room.
transportation transporter room, and what Dracathio sees is a little elephant with wings.
Just hop out. Just there you go.
Just hop out. Okay. Now where am I?
Welcome to the Guardian.
The Guardian?
You're on a spaceship. Don't worry, it's fine. It's safe. Sister Cathio is just
Oh.
like coming around the
Oh.
controls. You were just
Okay, and
somehow
and-
transported to the ship. I don't know how.
I walked into a crystal and ended up here.
Oh, that crystal. He says.
That crystal, yeah. It's, and they
Well-
told me that I would be safe here. So what?
He says, "Well, you're definitely safe. Do you know anything about engineering?"
No.
As he's like holding out a wrench. I need
I can
help
help you
fixing
get-
this ship.
I can help you get stuff. Fixing ships is not my forte.
Well, you can help wherever best, and he's just like walk and talk as they're like doing their thing, leaving the transporter room. Back.
And the portal closes, and then the crystal pops right back to where it slammed. Just, hey, it's back. Just Alex says. I assumed it did the thing.
Well, we can
And
only
there's-
hope. Says
There's a crackling over Clink's like internal comms. Acknowledge. Package delivered.
It's not a package. Alex just says.
I'll be right back.
How would you feel if someone called you a package?
So, about this time, Mad Maggie
Uh oh.
comes into the room.
Uh oh. Just terrorist noises.
And it looks everybody over and notices there's a new person there.
Oh.
Kind of side-eyes her.
Oh no! I knocked my mouse by accident. By big accident.
And looks at the rest of you and goes, "That was a wonderful first round. I will give you tonight to all rest, relax, regain strength, and other things."
Laura just lets out that slight, just like he doesn't make it too apparent, but he's like, "Ugh, okay."
I see you have somebody new, and I know who she is. She is not welcome here. And Amelia kind of looks back. It just kind of does the dagger eye thing. Just don't you even mess with me, kind of a look. But since she is here, she will be my guest. She will not be interfering.
Oh.
So please, rest, relax, have something to eat, and I will be back with you in the morning. And she turns around and she walks off. So what do you do?
Alex is like, "Ugh, she gives me creeps." And just old one's like, "Oh God, I hate it." But just the mage hand, just shut up and man up. Ow! You slapped me again. Well, that's what little big babies get. What? You-
Oh.
Clink is just smiling electronically.
I picture like an emoji. Like,
Yeah,
Yes.
an emoji. Yeah, I can see that. Yep.
That was a really good guttural slap. Just
Aya, who's observed all of this, hasn't really said anything, just kind of. Okay, so we have a new person. Hi, I am Aya. I'm going to bed. It's been a really long day, and I'm going to bed.
I could use a tea break myself.
Just the bed, yes. And she goes over to her bed. She climbs into it. She tosses and turns for not too long, and then you hear light snores coming from Aya.
Wow.
Diagnostic cycle initiating. And Clink
Alex,
just kind of like balls up.
Like,
and
are we just gonna sleep in the same room then?
You guys can. There is another sleeping area not 5 feet away, so you guys all don't have to be in the same room. You could split up.
Yep.
Rags and Amelia kind of look at each other, giving each other knowing looks. Look at everybody else and went, "We're going into the other place. I think we deserve some privacy." This is
Whoa.
Amelia talking.
That is fair.
And they kind of walk out, kind of
Just-
arm in arm. Very weird because of the height difference.
Just the mage hand is like, oh yes, some privacy. Shut up! Just Aldwin says. You're gonna get me slapped because they can't hurt you. Well, they kind of can, but they can't slap you. They're gonna slap me.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Clink's in the back, and you just see the low battery icon blinking on his face.
So that's Aya, Rags, Amelia, Clink. What are the rest of you doing?
Alex and Aldwin.
Moogie is going to. He's going to walk out of the room and start walking down a random hallway.
Okay.
Vess is gonna long rest with the other people who are long resting, because I can actually confer a bonus at the end of a long rest.
Ooh.
This is the first time I've ever, I think, used this.
Cool.
Alex is just like, wait, Crystal, can you make a just before he can finish, the Crystal just makes a hammock. Just oh, cool. Flops in hammock. This is better. This is better than the bed, the questionable bed. Aldrin's like, I wish my thing could do that. Shut up. The hand just says while pointing at him. All it does is back talk me, and I can use your spells. You know that too. You know that, right? Acid ball starts forming. No. You can close that. Okay. That's what I thought.
So,
I want to share something really quickly.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in character chat. I imagine this is what Lulu kind of looks like as far as size and cuteness is concerned.
Size and cuteness.
Oh yeah.
That's small right there. It's about the size of that.
Hang on.
In character chat.
You're not too far off. Give me a second. I actually. That. Thank you.
Just a reminder, folks, if you are enjoying the
That
content,
is what she actually looks like.
remember to like or follow us on Twitch, or subscribe to us on YouTube.
It's
Oh,
instant.
my honey bear came in here. I didn't realize he had joined.
Oh, for observing. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Time to slam.
So, all of you get the benefit of a long rest, and Alex, you get a massive level up.
Oh, like you're just sleeping and just like he dreams of the crystal. He wakes up.
Leilana has not done anything right now.
That's true. So what does Leilana? What do Moogie and Leilana do?
Moogie's gone down the hallway. He's walked off from the room. Let's see. I'll roll a d4 to see where he's going.
Yes.
1, so he is headed north.
Wow.
Okay, so
right?
he is heading towards the guard tower.
Mm.
That that's where he.
And then Leilana is going to collapse on a nearby bed, and she's going to pass out.
Wow. Well,
She's actually going to sleep, something that she doesn't normally do.
she never does that. What? It's fear. But wait.
Okay. Alex.
Yeah.
I want you, while we're doing this next little bit, level your character.
Okay. Also, can I ask for? I'm not sure if this would be appropriate for like the dream thing, but could I have a vision from the crystal in the dream, like a very loose one? It can be very like blurry and lucid if you want.
Sure, but I've got some other dreams that I've got to get. Or
Oh, everyone has dreams.
Yes, I've got to get through some other things that
Sweet.
happen. This, what are you doing?
He'll eventually go to sleep, and we'll sleep for the long rest. The thing that I can do when we finish a long rest is, I get temporary hit points, but I can also give 5 people I can see at the conclusion of the rest 10 hit points. 10 temporary hit points.
All right.
So.
Also, what level am I bringing him to?
We're bringing you up to 15. I think that's what we had discussed.
Okay, 15 is good by me. That means I get a lot of free things too. Wow.
Yes, you do.
I could...
So during the night, does Moogie ever go to bed? Or is
No,
he
he's
just
out
wandering?
walking. He's out walking, I think.
Does Moogie actually go to bed, or is he just wandering though?
No, he is wandering. He's wandering towards the guard tower. Like
Okay.
he's literally going to the guard tower.
Okay. So this particular dream is going to happen to Bess.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
You're settling down. You're starting to. You've gone to sleep, and what you see in front of you is kind of a. It's a humongous dome, and there's lava flowing underneath it. And what you see across the way is a being that looks like this being might have more than one head. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
What do you do?
How far away from it is it? Like across the dome, or?
Yeah, it's across the dome.
So like, are we talking like football field lengths, or are we talking?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's at least 1 football field length.
Okay. Kind of cock his head and look, kind of watch the creature.
Oh, the creature's looking at you back, and you hear this female voice that kind of purrs. Oh. Well, now. It's been a while since I've seen one of your kind here.
Oh. You don't get many kobolds through here.
Well, I know of one that was a part of a group that is helping me destroy a certain arch-lich.
Oh. Well, if it is who I think it is, then I'd like to help if I can.
Oh, I'm sure you could. You are Vess.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Dr.
excellent.
Vess, technically, but yes.
I am Tiamat,
Oh.
mother of all chromatic dragons.
Oh. Oh, haha. Well, hello.
Yes. I noticed that you were in my realm talking to. Here she. All of the heads are kind of doing different expressions, but the one specifically talking to you is kind of doing that sneer thing.
Okay.
Talking to Mad Maggie. Why did I put her in charge of squirt knucklebone when I had a perfectly good person there to begin with?
I assume that's rhetorical.
It is. I have a charge to put on you, Dr. Vess.
Oh, okay. All right.
A charge that was placed on me outsourcing.
Okay. Okay. I have to warn you that I already have a patron, but I'll see what I can do.
This is not exactly patronage. You're doing
You
me
like hazelnut?
That's good.
a
I'm gonna give him
favor.
Chris Perky. This is Mick King on the table.
I have been charged by a very angry wood elf to find a teddy bear named Carl, apparently,
Okay.
and I am putting out my tendrils, as it were, to try to find said teddy bear. And again,
Oh.
the way that she's saying the word teddy bear, it sounds like this is really, really beneath her.
I was gonna say like.
It's
Mother
kinda-
of all dragons, saying the
Mother
word
of
teddy
all
bear.
dragons. Mother of
Chromatic dragons. Chromatic dragons.
So she and again she's just kind of she's looking at you going, "It's a simple task."
Yeah, I think I can handle that. That's a lot better than I was worried this might be. So you need me to find a teddy bear then?
Yes.
I mean a specific one.
A specific one, yes.
Do we have more details about this teddy bear? Because like as many details as I have would be very helpful.
And she kind of looks at you and she goes, "It's a teddy bear."
Okay.
And again, the hands kind of do this, and it's like that's all the information I've got, other than the name is Carl. You know, just it's a teddy bear. Its name is Carl.
Okay, Carl. That might. I mean, I was hoping for like, what color is it? How big is it? But that might be well enough. That's good. That might be fine.
Thank you. Now, run along. And she snaps her fingers, and whatever dream you were planning on having, you start having that particular dream.
Okay. All right.
Alex.
Yeah.
You're sitting there dreaming.
Leveling up and dreaming.
yeah, you're dreaming, and you get nebulous visions.
Oh.
You see flashes of color. You hear sounds that you can't quite identify. You think you know what they are, but it's muddled and stuff. And you hear kind of you can't determine whether it's a female voice or a male voice coming from wherever. The voice seems to be saying something of it's kind of starting in the middle of a conversation. This voice is saying, "We must do something, or else all will be lost. We must strengthen the all the crystals.
Oh.
We don't know what's happened. It might be time to start revealing who we are. I don't know."
Mysterious noises.
You hear a pause, and you hear this same voice go, "I know it's going to be hard, but you will have to determine when to reveal yourself." And then the voice kind of fades away.
What does that That's concerning. Because I'm trying to make... Like I told you, you can make it vague if you want it, and you made it really vague, and I love
I
it.
made it really vague. You told me that I could do that.
I love puzzles. I love puzzles, and I love things like
Because I'm assuming Leilana gets a dream because she's asleep too.
Yes,
Also,
Leilani.
hey, I'm sorry that I may have pressured you with that too.
No.
It's fine. Okay,
Yes,
then.
Leilani, you do have a dream. It's a dream when you were younger. You were on the TARDIS and you're talking to that lady who is in the wheelchair. And it seems like this lady in the wheelchair is she has dropped you off on so many cool and neat places. Like one time you went to a planet and it was all green and just absolutely beautiful and just a child's delight. And then you went to another place that, well, you weren't really sure of the buildings. You knew that there were buildings, but there were these big things that shone light that from what you know of magic, that they weren't magical. They just showed light, and you saw these things with wheels that moved around, apparently without horses, well, that sort of thing. And this particular part of this memory is this lady in the wheelchair has led you to a library, and this lady goes, "Well, Leilana, I heard that you like to read. Here's a whole library for you." What do you do?
Now, in the dream, Leilana is the little girl, right?
Yes, Leilana's the little girl.
She's gonna grab the first book within reach.
The first book you happen to pick up is all about magic.
Interesting.
And you go off. This little girl of you goes off, finds a spot that has lots of pillows, and has a blanket. And you start reading, and every once in a while, you happen to look up, and food is there, and drink. And so you're just sitting there, you're just reading this book. And that is your dream for that night. That's a good one. Alduin!
Oh, Aldrin.
Yeah, Alduin gets one.
He's just sleeping.
Yeah, he's sleeping. His dream is he hears the most beautiful music.
He's
It
gonna.
is. It feels like it's coming from all around you. It feels like a full symphony of music. Vess, you just went off again.
Oh, is it back? I thought
Yes.
I got it back.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's back. It's this beautiful symphony that just kind of goes through you and uplifts you and just kind of calms you down, and just, it is beautiful.
That's pretty nice.
Roll me a performance.
Really?
Really?
Nice.
You are the party bard.
You are the party bard, yep.
The party bard.
Mm.
Give me that plus 16, boy. Okay. Whoa. Well,
Ugh.
damn. 31, 32. I got 32.
Okay. You, in this dream, you pick up your lute and you just start playing, and it joins this beautiful, wonderful symphony of music. That is your dream.
That's pretty nice.
So, the night goes on. You wake up. Alex, have you done your leveling?
Let me check one more time. I checked like 10 times, but yeah, he's level 15 now and he's got a bunch of stuff now.
Cool.
He's got a huge like uncanny
So-
dodge and fun shit.
Oh yes, uncanny dodge. is
Sneak
wonderful.
attack.
Yes. So you wake up. All of you wake up. Mookie, what did you do during the night?
Mugi made his way to the guard tower, and
what
is
did
he's now exploring inside of it.
Okay. He encounters a whole bunch of the red caps who are justifiably scared of you, but is letting you kind of explore it. One of the red caps during the night goes, um, do you want to have what's the word? Watch. That's it. Watch. Do you want to have a watch?
No.
No, I'm too cool for watches.
All right. Well, I had to ask. I mean, you're a lot bigger than us, and probably could take care of anything that tries to come up here. And
If something came up here, I'd let it eat you.
eat me. No. Okay. Yeah. Well, all right. And you see the red cap kind of slink away.
Wow.
Anything else you're doing other than exploring the garden?
Let me roll a. Maybe roll a perception to see if there's anything important in this guard tower.
Okay.
Like anything highly important. I rolled a 6 total because I hit a nat 1 on my roll.
You don't find anything in this
Guard tower.
yeah. You don't find anything in this guard tower other than the red caps, who are all, as I said, justifiably afraid of you. They try to get out of your way, but they are attempting to do a job. They're all, they've taken their watch. They're keeping an eye out on the landscape. You do see the ship. You see a very small glow of the lights. You do see the ship. Anything else you want to do?
Moogie is going to bend down, kind of like a squat at the red caps. And he's gonna look them square in the eye with the most evil glare he can muster.
Are you gonna?
He's gonna do intimidation.
I kind of figured.
It is a that's a bad roll. 10, 11. That's a 12.
Okay.
They're already scared of him, though, aren't they? So wouldn't that be a roll with an advantage because they're already scared?
Possibly. I'm actually going to. Yeah, they're. What exactly? What are you trying to intimidate them with?
He's going to order them to tell him where the important treasures are.
Okay. You big and scary. You probably won't. Yeah. Um. There is a hut that's not too far away that has all of our uh important stuff. And of course the red cap is doing the quotation marks. You might want to look there.
Good. You tell Mad Maggie I asked this question, and I'll wring out your guts with my teeth.
You've never seen a red cap try to back up and stay in place at the same time ever. That's
Just like,
exactly
no,
what he's
wait,
trying
no,
to do.
I want to leave, but I can't leave. I want to leave, I can't leave.
Exactly.
He's just sitting there shitting himself.
Like he's constantly doing like a shuffle, like away, then back, then away, then back. He keeps
There's just
forgetting.
a smell. There's just an acrid smell coming from his pants.
No, it's not.
Poor
Don't say
red cap.
You scared the crap out of him.
Literally.
Moogie is going
so-
to leap off the guard tower
Uh-huh.
and start making his way towards that hut.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here.
I can just imagine a demon like Donkey Konging like the tower.
Yeah, so a couple of our red caps spot you as you're walking over there. They're not going to do anything to you, but they're going. Like they're not going to touch you with a 10-foot pole. It's just kinda,
Not even with a 100-foot pole. They don't dare. You'll grab it and yank them.
Yep. Basically, yeah. So you're going to go to the where the guy indicated.
Yeah, the hut, all the important stuff in it.
You walk into the hut, and there stands a man with trees coming out of his back. Kind of. He is looking at stuff. And he's also muttering to himself. Like, gotta find it. 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 It's kind of funny. He's muttering to himself. What do you do?
Moogie is going to start rifling through stuff, just to see what like important bits and stuff that he can find that he knows are valuable.
Okay, so you rifle through the first thing. It's just a bunch of very badly written poetry. You
Well,
pick up
this
the
is
first
crap.
thing. Yeah, you pick up the first thing. It doesn't even rhyme. It's just it sounds like it's a really badly written love poem to Mad Maggie. That's how bad it is. You look at it and go, oh ew, oh ew. I mean, you get the inferences in the poem. Oh.
This is more disgusting to pick up than read. Grief.
And you put it back down.
It's oddly slick, like it slipped out of your grip.
Yeah, something like that.
Like
The second thing that you're looking through, you pick up. It's a tome. It's a big book that has an intricate lock on it, and you pick this up, and the man that's going, gotta find it, stops, and then looks at you.
Okay.
What do you do?
Hi. And he's just gonna keep rifling through shit while he's holding the book.
This man looks at you. You have it. You found it.
Found
Lost.
what?
Thought it was lost. You found it. You.
I think it's talking about the tome.
If, if,
Oh, you
and,
mean this book?
and he kind of. He's got that wide eyes look in his eyes. Just kind of like he doesn't know what to do with himself. He's got so much energy, he doesn't know what to really do. And you're continuing to look, yes?
Yeah, I got the book got gripped in the claws of my feet. I was kind of dragging the book around with my foot as I'm searching through stuff.
Okay.
Damn.
The next thing that you go through, you find a it's some armor.
Shiny.
Does it fit me?
I wonder what this is for.
Off.
You don't know. You just found some armor, and it's nice armor. It's
You can see your reflection.
No, it's not half plate. It's studded leather. That's what it looks like, and it's completely black. But that apart from having someone, find out if it's magical and then find out what properties it has, that's about all you know about it. The next one that you go through, you're going through it, and this one just has some of the oddest bobs and bibbles in it. It has a hula girl bauble. You know what that is, don't you?
Oh yeah, he knows what that is. He's seen them before.
Yeah. He finds one of those. He finds this is really odd. He finds a thin, what looked like to be a very thin magazine, and it's got pictures on it. And this particular one says Miss Marvel, and it has a picture of a lady who has long black hair.
Hey,
And she's wearing a blue dress with red sleeves, and she's wearing a red mask.
I know this.
And the pose that she has is she has her arms out, and her two hands look bigger than the rest.
I think this would like this. I'll save it for him. He's gonna casually toss aside the armor and wrap his tail around the magazine and not grip it like a third hand.
Right.
The armor's actually a living thing. This is all frick you too.
Let's see here. A couple more rolls. Okay. All right. You go through. There's a couple more places that you haven't looked at. The guy is kind of following you around as you're dragging this tome with you.
Tome. Haha.
And continually saying, "You found it, and you found it. After all this time, you found it. Oh my gosh, you found it. You found it.
How tall is this dude?
That is a very good question.
Good question.
He is 5'8".
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Moogie probably had to squat down to get inside the hut.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
Moogie is going to stand up to his full height, towering over this innocent little man with the trees at his back, and he's going to roll with intimidate.
Yep.
Come on, give me a good roll, please. Oh, really?
What was your roll?
I got a freaking 3 and my intimidation's a +9.
Well, that's a 12, so you didn't do too badly. Because, well, you draw up to your full height, and you try to intimidate him, and he just kind of looks at you and goes, And then looks back at the tome.
Moogie is gonna like get eye level with him, and he's gonna shout, "Mine!"
This is mine now. There's many like it, but this one's mine.
How does he react?
He looks at you and goes, "Diary, mine. No
This is
use
mine.
to you, mine."
Finders keepers, whelp. It's mine.
This is mine now.
Oh dear. I think you just pissed him off too. Let's see here. Oh, I opened right to it.
What? Oh.
No, I don't do that. Not that. That he could do. I think.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that he could do. So he kind of looks at you, and he. Let's see, what does? Make a Constitution saving throw.
Of what?
Make a Constitution saving throw. You have to hit at least 15.
You have to at least hit 20. Wait a
No, 15.
Just one shy. 14.
Oh, this is going to hurt. This is so going to hurt.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm dumb. I used the wrong. I was looking at Leilana's character sheet. Hold on. Yeah, my bad. I'm dumb.
So it's actually a 30-20.
No. Hold on.
Wow.
This character sheet is not fully up to date because in this situation he's supposed to be a level 12. Constitution saving throw. So let's see. Alana's Constitution saving throw is +7 at level 13. So if Moogie's supposed to be a level 12 in this, it means his is a Constitution saving throw +6. So I have to do that. I have to re-roll for that because I used the wrong character sheet like a dumbass.
Okay. Alright.
That is a 14. So +6.
That's a dirty 20.
Yep.
That's a dirty 20. Okay. Well, you're gonna take half this.
All right. What does he do?
You take 18 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Basically, he just cast. Well, no, you don't know that. You know he cast something, and you just took damage.
You want to play hardball, do you? He's going to drop the tome on the floor. And because he's in his demon form, he's going into a rage.
Oh,
Rage.
crap.
Rage.
Okay. No. Actually, you're fine. Okay.
And he is going to ball up his clawed fist and punch. So he's going
Okay.
to roll to hit.
Yes. Yes.
Now, do I have any bonuses to that? Let's see. Strength checks and save plus bonus strength. So +2 to bonus strength on melee damage. Advantage on strength check. So would this be a strength check to hit?
No, you still have to roll against his DC.
Oh, and I rolled a 4.
Yeah, you miss.
I'm getting some really bad rolls. This is bullshit.
I know
Ah.
it's bullshit.
Dice, why do you forsake me?
I do not know.
Where is Kenny at?
I don't know.
I'm here. I'm just muted
Oh,
to let you have
okay.
your moment.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Well, now it's his turn. And let's see, what is he going to do? What is he going to do? Let's see here. He is going to. Hang on. Ah, there we go. Alright. This is what he's going to do. His turn. He is going to. Oof. That's a 12. What is your DC to hit?
Let me see here. I see. What is the level of this? What is the level for this page right here? I'm still using the fast character sheet for Mugi for this.
Yeah.
Okay, this says he's a level 5 barbarian, but I can't edit this.
Okay.
So, and this has an armor class of 14, but he's a level 12 in this form. So, what is that scaled up to?
That is dependent on your armor, dear heart.
Okay. So I guess we'll go with the AC of 14 since I don't have anything to go off of. So the hit should.
Yeah. So let's see. He. That's a 12, so he missed.
Cool.
Since we're doing that, what do you do? He just tried to do something to you.
Well, since he missed, Mugi's not taking any damage.
Nope.
Um,
Other than the initial thing that he did, the first thing that he did.
yeah, but he's not taking damage since that.
That is true.
Mugi is going to kick him.
Ah, okay.
Right where it counts.
That's Question: when you make a roll to hit, are you supposed to add anything to that?
Yes, you're supposed to. If you're kicking him, you're supposed to add your strength.
Okay.
Your strength
13,
modifier.
14, 15, 16, 17,
Oh,
18.
I think you hit him.
18.
Yeah, you hit him. For how much damage? And are you kicking him away?
I'm kicking him away. So that is a. Let's see. Based on a level 12 character,
Mm-hmm.
that would be. I think that would be a +4 bonus on strength-based melee because kick is a melee.
Okay.
So, what dice am I supposed to roll? It's a D4, right?
Unarmed strike.
No. Let's see. Weapon or unarmed attacks. I can attack you. Make it 2 attacks rather than 1. Oh, and I have extra attack too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I guess what is a it doesn't tell me what the unarmed damage stats are on this sheet.
I have unarmed strike. Do you want me to check that on my character
Yeah,
sheet?
what does the unarmed strike say as far as like the stat rolls?
Where is it on?
Excuse me, because your character Clink has about the
Let's see here.
has about the same like height and weight and size values of my character. So they should be. So they're.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm trying to read it. Instead of using a weapon to make a melee weapon attack, you can use an unarmed strike, a punch, a kick, a headbutt when you're using a kick. None of which counts as weapons. On a hit, an unarmed strike does bludgeoning damage equal to +1 plus your strength modifier. You're proficient with your unarmed strikes.
Okay, so a total of +5 then for my strength-based melee damage on the actual damage dice roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because at a level 12, it'd be a +4 bonus to strength-based melee, not the +2, which is this is a level 5 on this sheet.
Yeah, just go ahead.
So I'm assuming that's a D6. Because the D4 would be for the weapons, right?
Yes.
So it'd be a D6, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so that is a. So he takes 10 bludgeoning damage from my kick.
Okay. And you're trying to push him away, yes?
Yes, I'm pushing him away.
Okay. I'm going to roll something. Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, as soon as you do that, his he you kick him. He hits the edge of the tent, or the edge of the enclosure that you're in, the edge of the tent, and then he goes down. He's effectively knocked out for the moment. What do you do?
Mookie is going to take the magazine in his tail, and he is going to walk back to the rooms.
Are you also taking the tome?
He said it was his diary, right?
Yes.
He'll leave the tome, but he'll grab the armor on the way out.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Meanwhile, the armor says, "Thank God."
So you walk back, and as you're walking back into where everybody's sleeping, people are starting to wake up.
You see the battery full sign on Clink. Reboot cycle completed.
Right.
Okay.
So, people are starting to wake up. Aya just kind of gets up and stretches and just kind of, oh, that was a good long sleep.
So in the tent we've got Aya, Clank, Aldwin, Alex, right?
And Leilana.
And Leilana. Okay.
And Moogie has just walked back into the room.
Ooh, okay. So I gotta pick 5 people to give 10 hit points to.
That is up to you, dear.
Okay. How about... It seems like Leilana is the one who ends up doing the fighting right now, and I'll give it to everyone but Moogie. Plus, Moogie's probably pretty good on hit points.
Yeah, he's very good on hit points right now.
So basically, everyone except Moogie gets 10 temporary hit points at the end of when I conclude the rest.
Moogie's gonna walk over to Vess and kind of stretch his tail out and just basically hover the magazine in front of his face. Here, I found something that I think you might like.
Oh, what's this?
And it plops into your lap, and you know exactly what this is. For some odd reason, it is the first comic for the new Miss Marvel. This is Camilla Khan. You know exactly what this is.
Oh, wow, I know exactly what this is. Vess says, although I hate to say, Chris the player doesn't. This is like real life comic book, right?
Yeah, this is a real life comic book.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a collector's item.
Yes, it is because it came out in 2014.
Quick! Somebody get a plastic bag for this.
Yes, spoken like a true comic book holder.
I'm comic book adjacent, so I'm familiar.
Moogie is going to walk over to Aya. Here, put this on. I think you'll like it. He's going to give her the armor.
Oh shit, what happened? I think I passed out.
Not much.
And then I sat there so long waiting, I literally passed out.
Yeah, that's fine. She casts Arcana, which she got a nat 20. I will come up with a armor for her.
Did Maggie finally get? Did Maggie what? Did Maggie finally get back? My brain, Maggie's character get back. Yeah, my brain is so fried.
Okay, so armor.
Frick.
For Aya. I still have to get a staff for Leilana.
Alex is like, yay, she got armor. Oh, my brain. Ow. I hurt myself in that process. I was not in the comfortable position.
People are waking up. Leilana, you wake up after this marvelous dream. You don't know what's going on.
Everyone wakes up.
Everybody wakes up. So what does Leilana do?
Whoa.
Leilana actually wakes up with tears in her eyes.
That's fair.
Happy tears.
That's fair.
Something that she hasn't done in a long time is wake up with tears in her eyes.
That's fair. Are you going to say anything about it, or are you just going to wake up with tears?
She's feeling very reserved right now.
Okay.
Old one wakes up. He's like, that was really good. I am happy today. It's not gonna last very long, he says with that look of this is not gonna be a good day, is it? If I had a good dream, then I'm pretty sure whatever. Anyways, Alex, how was your dream? Alex just wakes up. Hi, Aldwin. What's with that look that I can't see because you're still wearing a mask? Why do you always wear a mask? Because I just kind of like wearing it. I kind of get used to it. Are you trying to hide something? No, I'm a human. Okay, not... Pretty much nobody here's a human, but... I'm a human. You sure? Don't do it. Don't touch my mask. I'm gonna. It's gonna come off one day. I bet today. I bet on my own. Actually, I don't bet on my life. That's a little extreme.
Mhm.
Go on. Say it. Say it. Say it. If this mask goes off and you bet your life, I'm taking it. Oh, what's with the mood?
Ooh, blunt.
Um,
Oh.
that Vess is gonna get like a really fancy bowl out and like get some water for it, and he's basically preparing to do a scrying.
Okay.
Uh,
Give me
But
just a
this is-
second, guys. There's something I gotta take care of.
just eventually, Alex is like.
Okay.
Eventually, Alex is like, you know what? Fine, whatever. I don't even care. My
I
mask is
want-
flying off. Whatever.
At this point, you hear girlish giggling coming out from outside, and you see Rags and Amelia come through the door. They
I
look
want-
they look like they're not only rested, but something has some tension has released.
Yeah. I want Leilana to roll a perception check
Go
on
ahead.
Vess.
Okay.
Oh, that's fair.
That is a 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Are you
She's-
hiding
she's-
anything, Vess?
She's going to look directly into his eyes.
It's pretty clear what he's doing. Like, yeah, he's setting up to do scrying.
Mm-hmm.
I know that look in your eye, Vess.
Oh,
A
yeah.
certain someone visited you in your sleep, didn't she?
Yeah, I got a little favor that I need to take care of.
Be wary of dealing favors with her.
Ye-
Mad Maggie might be bad, but Tiamat is not
Oh.
your friend.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I know. I totally. Yeah. I know. I may have been raised in that religion as a kid, but I'm totally past it now.
She is the epitome of Hell Queen on steroids.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know that said, I feel like while we're here, if we can get on her good side without doing anything explicitly evil.
Oh, that's simple, sweetheart. Just piss off Mad Maggie.
Well, I think I've already got that one in the bag with the whole Lulu affair. But oh, right.
Don't speak of that out loud.
Oh.
Terroritis noises. Just freaking Mad Mag in the background, like Officer Earl running.
Oh God. Yes. Yes. I
Just
love
imagine
it so much.
You just imagine just running.
Trust me, the last time I pissed off Mad Maggie, Tiamat almost tore her apart. Because
Oh.
she tried to hurt her minions.
Well, see, now if I technically make myself a temporary minion of Tiamat, I feel like this works in our favor.
Just be careful you don't find yourself completely in her servitude.
That's
You
fair.
won't ever leave Avernus then.
That's very fair. For now, I'm just gonna do some simple invasion of privacy, and that's it.
Oh, simple invasion of privacy. Count me in, darling.
Count me in. I
Okay,
don't like
so-
the idea of what kind of pose she freaking pulled in my head. Count me in, darling.
Spare me
in.
your erotic fantasies of Leilana, okay?
No, I don't have many. I
God.
swear.
No, we're on stream. You can't say that.
I didn't say anything.
Fan service.
I'm
going to-
More like OnlyFans service.
Dun,
Yep,
dun,
yep,
dun,
yep,
dun,
yep, yep,
dun,
yep.
dun,
Shipping
dun, dun.
included.
Any rate.
Free shipping.
So, Vess, you're gonna do a scry.
Yep. I will cast scrying. Upon the mirror, I will ask the mirror. Wow, I show me what was the teddy bear's name? Chad. I already forgot the name. Should have put that in my notes.
It is Carl.
Carl, thank you.
Carl.
Sir.
I guess he kind of has to say this part aloud, so he's kind of gonna look sideways at the party members and say, "Show me a teddy bear named Carl."
I kind of need to.
The mirror kind of shimmers and It does definitely show you a teddy bear.
Okay.
Oh,
Cute little teddy bear, brown. And as the mirror kind of pulls back, you're not sure where it is.
I was
It's
afraid of
an-
this.
it's in a void. It's
Well,
in a black
Are there-
void.
It's in an area, but you're just kind of sitting there going,
There's not enough detail, I'm guessing.
yeah, there's just not enough detail of where it is. You found it, but you have no information to relay back. That is your problem.
Casually,
Okay.
it's just
I'll-
both Alex and Alden are like, does someone say teddy bear? I swear to
Meanwhile,
God,
Clink just has the ...
Right.
Wake up!
Okay. Okay.
So-
So,
Go ahead.
I see the teddy bear. I don't really know where it is yet, but I guess I will
Alex,
keep. Do I get like? Is there like? Can I at least tell like what color on the wall is the wall, or is it like on a bed, or?
You can tell that it's in a. You can definitely tell that it's in a stone, man-made building. It's
Okay.
With the big stones.
Okay. All right.
So that's about all you can discern where
That's
this stupid
it.
teddy bear is.
Okay. All right. I just got to keep an eye out for stone of this color.
just Alex casually walks in. Did someone say teddy bear?
Yes. Yes, I did. I'm
Clink
looking
just-
for a teddy bear.
Why are you looking for a teddy bear?
Because I was asked to do that by Tiamat.
Who is that? Alex just shrugs, just like
Oh.
you know I'm not from this world.
Oh, that's true. You
I
probably
know
really,
different gods.
You don't really want to know who Tiamat is if you can help
Okay.
it.
Let me guess. A lot of the gods in this
And-
realm are a lot more, it says
Well-
quote unquote, intense than my gods. Like one of my gods is the god of love, and he actually like chills out and lets people come to his like chill out spot.
Rags hears teddy bear and Carl and goes, "Wait, did T-Met just ask you to try to help find Carl the teddy bear?"
Alex is like, what would a god have in you for a teddy bear?
It's
Yeah.
not-
Oh, that's yes. And I guess by the way, I'd like to say she says hi. I don't think she actually told me to say that, but like,
yeah. I know why she is outsourcing.
oh,
Like Alex is just so confused. He's just between you two, just like looking back and forth, like, who? Why?
Teddy bear doesn't belong to Tiamat. The teddy bear belongs to one of my party, a owl man named Epic.
oh,
Ow.
His transitional object.
I feel like I'm just like in the middle of something that I
Well-
didn't mean to be in the middle of.
if it's any consolation, I don't know what she means by transitional object, so I'm a little bit lost on this one.
So we're both lost in something. but I'm-
All I know is an evil dragon god wants this, and I'd rather not piss off the evil dragon god, but I don't want to.
That's bad.
Yeah. Just
Wait.
roll with it.
Okay.
He gets a squint.
I mean, this
Wait.
isn't going to be bad for your owl friend, is it?
Ah,
it's
he
just
doesn't sleep well at night without that transitional object. It helps
Ooh.
him sleep.
Well, I'm not sure that he has it right now.
Well, well, no, he doesn't. Remember, I'm friends with the owl man.
Okay.
It-
So, am I to understand that your
what
owl?
happened? Well, what
Owlman
happened
friend-
was, well, we were transported somewhere, and when we got transported back, because of Acerak, the
Oh, him. Yes.
the son of a bitch stole his bear.
That fiend.
that mean.
Yes.
But Alex is just like,
I knew Aetherek was evil, but I didn't know he was that evil.
but Alex is like, wait, I'm so confused. For one, who's that? Who's Acerak? And two, I didn't know gods could be evil.
Lilana at this time is going to put her hand on Alex's shoulder,
Oh,
and she's going to get, since she's taller than he is, she's going to get eye level with him, and she's going to look him dead in the eye in the sweetest, softest tone she can muster. Alex, sweetheart, Acerak was a monster who tore worlds apart. Your little steam dimension, he would have a blast as a playground.
I think I heard that name once in my world, and someone said some dude was running around saying that, and then, well, the priest just kind of shoved him into a portal, and that was it. He just kind of says while shrugging.
Regardless,
Yeah.
The priest is, well, I don't have to tell you who he is unless you want to. He says while shrugging.
Yeah. As you guys are talking, someone comes into the door, and
Friendly
it's
jokes.
Bad
Is it
Maggie.
person? Yeah, I had a feeling. Anytime you say someone comes through the door, I just automatically assume. Oh, thank you.
And she looks at all of you and goes, "The second day of the tournament begins, and that is where we're going to end it."
Ooh.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Realms of Awakened Essence. RPG
You left me
Season
hanging
6,
again.
Episode
Yes, I did.
10, Through the Fire and Flames. What will happen next time? You'll have to wait for 2 weeks, because next week we're playing Shores of Sorrows, or Pirate RPG.
Arg!
Avast and such.
yar, har, fiddle dee dee. Being a pirate is alright with me.
I can't sing along.
And to our wonderful viewers, talk like a pirate day.
And
Talk now. Do it. Do it.
thank you for joining us, and stick around because we'll be raiding into one of our close friends, another streamer of ours, who has just gone live, and we'll be streaming Augie Edit. So Augie, if you're watching this, congratulations, you are a choice for our raid. Without further ado, we'll be hopping into the credits, and then stick around for the raid. Without further ado, I am PA Kenny USA, and our lovely cast. If you'd like to sound out.
Yahoo. Yeah.
I'm Leilada. I'm sneaking out of the room. Peace.
Dr. Vest signing off.
This
Mamma
is
mia.
Aya. I'll see you in 2 weeks with this lovely campaign that I've got.
Mamma mia. See you later.
Bye, and remember, be empowered to play.